Hello Gemini, welcome back to the illest illuminator for your He Says She Says spread for April. I have never been so excited to do a He Says She Says spread in my life because we really need to reshift and refocus a little bit of the energies, right? So tell me, what have you guys been doing to keep your energy up? I will start myself because I had a golden tip from my spirit guides this weekend because I was feeling so down, and you know, I had to get rid of that negative energy that was around me. And my spirit guides were like, okay, you need to do like a face steam and put like 3 herbs in it, chamomile, jasmine and eucalyptus, and they're all 3 good for releasing negative energy around you or within you or whatever it is that is holding you down, and is really restoring a lot of you know, positive energy. And I could feel that shift of energy, and I was like, okay, I need to just share this with all of you because we do really need to you know, find tools or ways to actually uplift our energy besides just words, you know, besides just you know what I mean, right? So yeah, that is a golden tip. Just try it out, whether you're a man or not, like it doesn't matter. As a man, you can do it as well. It will really increase your positivity, all right? And it will really release and uplift your energy. So let me know if you are going to try it out. Let me know how you feel afterwards. 3 of Swords. So let's just go on and see what the messages are for you guys. This will be the He Says She Says spread for you and whomever you are dealing with. So let's see. We're on a mission to spread positivity, right? The sun right there. I have my flower bomb on. Gotta do something, right? We gotta do something to keep it up. Woo! King of Cups with that is like ultimate healing, you know, ultimate emotional healing. I have definitely felt, and I don't know if that was for many of you out there as well, but this weekend was intense energy where we had to really go through our triggers and heal a lot of things from the past. And that may have not been so comfortable, but it is all a part of the transformation that we are going through. This is healing of the heart, all right? You could have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Someone is truly, deeply, madly in love with you. That's what I'm feeling. This is definitely a masculine energy. This is not your energy. All right, this person is very emotional but very holding back. Look at that, 2 of Swords with the King of Cups. There you are. There he is. He just wants us to come out, and he is very persistent. And I feel like for a long period of time, you and this person, or both, like one of you, have been trying to distance yourself, okay? Not trying to express your emotions, not giving in to this love, all right? But I feel like someone here in the occasion was a bit like going backward, like back and forth, all right? There is a lot of back and forth kind of energy, or needing to have more information, perhaps even intuitively, in order to make some type of a final decision about this connection. And I do feel like gosh, for the Dutchies out there that will understand, kogel is door de kerk. I don't know if any Dutch people are listening, but that was what I was hearing. I cannot even translate that in English, I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't know what is going on. I have a very weird energy around me, like a very playful energy is around me, and a bit awkward as well, so I'm gonna just give you a warning. Yeah, so yeah, we have the Page of Swords. So you have definitely someone that wants to speak to you, that wants to talk to you. This person has been very mysterious, all right? They have been holding back a lot of their feelings, perhaps out of insecurity, perhaps because they were not sure how you felt about them, because you could also be, your energy is a 2 of Swords, Gemini. You can be like hot and cold yourself, and you know that. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Swords with the King of Wands. Seriously? You kind of like turned your back towards this individual. You're just, and a lot of people have been going through that type of energy where you trying to look at things from a very logical perspective and trying to make decisions based on that and not based out on your passion. And I feel like the universe is going to shift some type of an energy within that though. I do sense that there was some type of a disagreement that you had with this individual, where this person was very stubborn in their standpoint, and it kind of like grew you cold. Like the nature of the situation grew you a little bit cold towards this person. What's the past energy? 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, ooh, 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. I feel like this person played their cards wrong, all right? That's what I feel, because they come from a very stable, loyal relationship that they had with you. Whether it was long-term or not, it looks like it was long-term. I feel like the triggers kind of like got to them to an extent where they lost a little bit their power over their way of communicating or trying to abuse a situation into their own benefit. And I feel like it really hurt them, all right? Like they have a lot of, sorry, you want to see the cards, but they have a lot of regret about this, all right? Like now is the time for a lot of people to realize and understand the type of loyalty or friendship that people have given to them. And I feel like now is the time where they have this missing factor at this point, where they know like, well, I actually, you know, I treated this person quite horrible, or you know, I was so regretful towards this individual, or resentful, I'm sorry, towards this individual, or towards you, I'm sorry, Gemini. And now they're starting to understand their errors in the situation, and they're really missing the good times where there was so much stability and there was so much love. And I feel like you are now in this 2 of Swords state, as in like, I do love you, but I'm not sure if I can accept you because you played a trick on me. 7 of Wands. This person is keeping their faith though, all right? They may not always communicate openly, but maybe some small little things that they say where you will know that they appreciate you, or they have some type of regret, all right? Yeah, Page of Swords. But you're being very cautious with this individual, all right? You know that they may be hiding something, all right? You know that they may not reveal all that there is to know. For some, you may know that this person was involved in a long-term commitment, or that they were married, but you're not losing all hope here. With the 7 of Pentacles, you're contemplating. How do I say this? Like the messages that this person is giving to you, you are really weighing them up. Like you're really weighing up what they are saying or what you should respond. Like you're taking a very slow approach is what I'm seeing here. Like if they are telling you something, even though it's small, you're trying to look at it from various different angles, all right? Like you're trying to base your opinion on more than just how you feel about the situation. Like you're seeing it from different facets is what I'm seeing here, and that makes you be very patient, all right? Like you understand that there's a lot of patience that is required. You have a lot of contemplation to do. There is a lot of time for you to contemplate as well, and you're not losing all hope. You're not giving up entirely of the situation. There is actually more light at the end of the tunnel, but you do keep your options open when it comes to what this person might keep from you, all right? Like if there is something that they're not speaking up of, you're trying to keep your options open within your own mind, you know, like having an open-minded attitude towards the situation, and understanding that spirit has a big role in this situation, or your own spiritual ascending has a big role with this individual. Like both of you coming together may have cause for some type of awakening, and whatever is going on at this point, whether it's positive or negative for you in this connection, you know that there is a very high spiritual understanding to it. That's what I'm seeing, and you're trying to figure out what that exactly is. Perhaps that is even like trying to decode the mysteries of the spirituality as well. We're going deep. All right, so you do keep your options open when it comes to what it could be. I'm not just getting that you're keeping your options open when it comes to love and stuff. I'm just you're keeping your options open when it comes to what it could be that this person is hiding. And I feel like there is not a big judgment on your side, all right? The Tower in the reverse. Too many cards. What are they hiding? What are they trying to avoid? Because that's definitely the Justice. Ooh, the Justice here. And the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, for some, I do get that this person may have been involved in a long-term commitment. Perhaps they're not wanting to discuss openly whether they are getting a divorce or not, whether they are divorced or not. But there is something within the realm of a divorce that they are trying to not bring up, and that could be what you are trying to figure out with this Page of Swords. Like, okay, did they leave their situation or not, or are they going to try it again with them? Like you're kind of like in that state of mind where you're just trying to figure out what they are doing at this point when it comes to keeping things balanced and what is the right thing for them to do. At the same time, for this individual, I do feel with this King of Wands in the reverse that they don't have the power or the energy to go through a trial right now. That's why they may be trying to postpone some type of a breakup or some type of a relationship that is already on the fallout. All right, this might be with you, but this might also be with someone else. All right, trying to keep their energy up, but with this Justice card, I feel like there is just too much that they have to keep in balance and keep in check, and that they are not always coming from a place of integrity, but they're trying though. I don't know why that is, but they are trying, because the King of Wands in the reverse is not a very integer card. Okay. No, I am not Indian. It's not a very integer person sometimes, all right? Like they can have a lack of generosity. They can have a lack of understanding as well, being very, how do I say it? Like very controlling, very aggressive in their energy, but they are aware of it and they're trying to make decisions to keep themselves out of situations where they don't have to raise their voice, where they don't have to raise their anger issues. Okay. That just had a weird plot twist here. What is the blockage for you? Is the Ten of Swords with the Page of Cups. Both in the reverse. I need some water, guys. Alright, so you're afraid of another betrayal. That's why you don't trust this person fully. You don't close out all the possibilities, but you don't trust them because you've been already through some type of a betrayal yourself. And I feel like it's time for you to really put an end to whatever has happened in the past, to surrender to this betrayal, because it's really keeping you stuck in also exploring other options, in trusting the human being in their innocence. That's how deep we go. Because this is the Page of Cups in reverse, this is the Innocence card. So this is whatever has happened in the past whomever has betrayed you, whether it's a friend or whether it's, you know, an enemy or a lover or a parent or whatever it is, it's really making you feel that everyone is out there to get you, all right? Like you always look at them as in like, I don't trust you at all. Like there is a lack of trust in people almost. I don't know why that is so... It came so intensely, but maybe not for all of you, but there is definitely a form of like, I don't trust anyone, like not even new friendship. You're like, no, you must be out there to get me or to get something from me. And that could be something that you do need to heal, you know, because you are doing a great job with the Page of Swords to be on the outlook, to not jump to conclusions in both sides, like to trust or to not trust people, but keep it realistic is what I'm seeing. Like keep it realistic. Don't let the past failures block you in always thinking that people have a bad intention as well, which is just a phase, you know. This could be just a phase that you're going to go through. It does not mean that it will stick like that, but it's something that you need to focus and shed a light on in order to remove that blockage, right? Like every betrayal, every ending, every situation is a learning curve for everyone. And that's how we need to see things, because life is already too short. So let's see, what is the blockage? Six of Pentacles, they wanted to show up. So this person has a tendency to not do things in balance, like we just said. Like they want to get a lot of love to an extent where they can sometimes exhaust the person. And then when you almost give up, then they show up. You know, they show up with like a date or something, or like with something very sweet, or with chocolate, and it's like they're so out of balance. Like one day they act like they are not into you at all, like they don't have any feelings, and they don't have time for you, like very out of balance, or tell you that you're not doing things enough, and then you withdraw because you feel like, well, it's unrequited love, and then boom, the person is in front of your door. Well, used to be, not now, right now. But wouldn't it be sweet if in this quarantine period that people would just like drop a bunch of flowers in front of your door? You know, that could be so sweet, but you're playing, you know? That could be so sweet. Your intentions are the Three of Cups. Yeah, don't we all want to celebrate and come together and have some drinks and enjoy life and take some wine and just dance around? Or just reconnect, right? Reconnect, and you're kind of like confused. You may be a bit confused because you're not really sure if this person has someone else on the side. You're not sure whether and when and how you are going to reconnect again, and just have fun, you know? Like that could be some type of an energy that is really confusing you or having you stuck in your mind. Like, how is this ever going to be over? How are we going to do all the things that we were planning to do and all that type of stuff? So you're watching this person, you're watching to see if this person is already with someone else or not, or if they're back with the person that they used to be with. So there are just a lot of ruminating thoughts in your head, and don't try to stay too long in that type of energy, because that could bring your mood down. Let's see. What is their intention? Best part of the reading, right? Ooh, King of Swords. There we go. There we go. We got so many kings coming up in these readings. Like, people are just smarting up, okay? They are becoming so much smarter in their behaviors, or they're gonna become, okay? This is the April reading, so we're just gonna start. So if you're not seeing it happening, give it time. all right? Not all lost, not all hope is lost, all right? So, wow, this man or woman, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, but the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this is growth, all right? This is growth within the mental state, and also understanding that you don't always have the power and control about life and about the things that are going on, because the Wheel of Fortune is internal and external influences, right? And you know, this is the wheel of karma, and sometimes there's something unfortunate that happens, and we can't always blame ourselves for those unfortunate things that happen. You get what I mean? Like, you should not be sitting around and be thinking like, well, if I did that or if I did this, then this shouldn't have happened. That's not always correct. Like, sometimes yes, but doing that in overload will only just break you more down. And I feel like this individual is coming to that understanding right now, and they're coming with some type of a truth that they are going to communicate, and they are very firm with that. All right, they're making an executive decision to speak in honesty and truthful towards you about an unfortunate event or unfortunate situation that has happened, that has bothered them for a long time. That might even be the breakthrough for you and the thing that you have been confused about for such a long time. But at this point, this person, and we all sometimes need that, this is someone that needs to just be lonely and dwelling in that loneliness for just a brief moment to hit that bottom rock almost, you got what I mean, in order to rise up again. All right, like, this is someone that is emotionally feeling all over the place and feeling very left out, very isolated, very lonely, and needs to find the key back to their own emotions and happiness. And until then, you're just in a watching mood, all right? You're just in a watching mood. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm gonna repeat again, this is a cycle that we all need to go through. This is a healing situation. Because I do feel like a lot of people will go through that period of loneliness, of this silence, of this difficult, challenging energies that will raise up a lot of emotions, and we all need to go through that rock bottom stage to come up again. Outside influence for Gemini. The moon. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Illusions. The Queen of... Ooh, like this is a big surprise. There is a Queen of Pentacles hidden in the dark. Who's this? Well, that's that mystery that someone is... Ooh, King of Swords again. This is some crazy stuff. This is crazy. Yeah, this person may definitely still have a wife or someone that they are still dealing with. Alright? That they're keeping secrets from you. Whether you know it or not, maybe you already knew it, but there is an obligation that this individual has towards this Queen of Pentacles. Now, for some, this could be their mother, all right? Like, if it does not ring a bell that you know that this person has someone, then it could definitely be their mother. I do feel, because this is the nurturing, feminine energy, so this masculine could be very codependent to their mother, or the other way around, and perhaps they're keeping a lot of things secret because they don't want to show you that, you know, their mother takes great care of them. And some men are being very macho-ish and alpha-ish about that. Like, they don't want people to know that, you know, their mother is cooking food all the time for them while they're 40 or 50. You know what I mean? Like, they want to show that they're masculine energy, but their mother is still taking care of them, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just say it so you don't have to have that confusion. We need to just have a calm down. I'm telling you, that steam for your face with Camilla and Jasmine and eucalyptus. You're gonna be in this state, okay? You want to be in this state right now, right? Yeah, I know. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have a Queen of Wands here as well, so there's definitely a fire sign here, feminine fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. And the Strength card, definitely a Leo. So I do get the feeling that this person has someone else, all right, besides their mother that takes care of them, of course, but there's a fire sign here that is not going to lead anywhere, and they know it, and they have already rejected this individual, all right, and they don't have that strong pull towards this individual. This woman, I do feel like it's a woman, it could be a man, is very pushy, all right, like very pushy, very aggressive, like you need to be in a relationship with me kind of individual, and that's what you should never become, all right? Like if you've this woman, this Queen of Wands, is someone that will force someone into marriage, all right? And your person is already aware of their tricks on their sleeves, and they're taking a huge step backwards from that. They're not letting that consume them. They're not letting them persuade them, all right? So don't worry about it. So we got a lot of women here. You're dealing with a womanizer. I'm getting another song of Nelly Furtado. What was that song? With Timbaland. Someone just put it out there, gosh. Reclaim your authenticity. Start to speak up on whatever you need to speak up. It says freedom, independence, and self-determination. So for some of you, I feel like you don't want to be dealing with this type of energy at this present moment. So perhaps the best thing to do is just to fly away and to know your worth. This is reclaiming your authenticity, reclaiming your worth, and knowing what you are worth of. And that this type of energies may not be efficient for you right now, all right? Just do your own thing and don't let anyone's opinion try to tell you otherwise, because I feel like you do have a lot of people around you that are very rigid, and because of their rigidness you can become as well very rigid in your own energy and not having any energy to get some things off the ground, or not wanting to be active in some type of a project in your life. And you need to be very cautious, you know, choose your direction right with this choices card, and not making any decision is also a decision. So that also is for your person. Like if they do not make the decision to be with you right now, and they try to keep things too long under the surface and trying to avoid having that final conversation, then you need to make the own choice and understand that this person is making the choice to not making a choice towards you. You get what I mean? And that's when you take your power back with that Queen of Wands kind of energy to make your own choices. And to not let anyone keep you stuck and rigid. You're better than that. And this is your success for making the right choice. But sometimes we can be very fearful of making that choice, right? Like we can be very fearful of like, what if I do walk away and I never find that person? But what if you do walk away and you find a better person? You know what I mean? Like you need to weigh things down very, very methodically right now. Like, is this this could be a very big sacrifice, to sacrifice so much time. So yeah, listen. Okay, so listen to what is being told. You know, listen very closely. That's what the Page of Swords is also doing. Listening very closely to what is being told and what is not being told. That is going to be the fine line of this reading. So, my dear Gemini, thank you so much for your love, likes, shares, and comments. I do appreciate all of them, and I read as much as I can. I am going to continue on Vimeo with the extended, and we're going to see what you both feel about one another and all the additional messages that I still have for this reading. So I see you guys very soon. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye.